Hey guys, happy Sunday to you all. Hope you had an amazing day. To God be the glory. So guys, I know I haven't been here for a minute or two, so I'm going to have to put my glasses on because I wrote some things down. So be a little patient with me. Of course, you guys already know that this video is pertaining to Miss Adrienne Slave Variety / Sharika. Okay, Sharika is a whole mess. Sharika showed out in the building. Her and who's the guy? Cray J? Alright guys, give me a minute or two. Okay, so first of all I want to go back to a video where she was dancing in the bar. I think her and Rebecca, and I'm not sure if Christine was with her. But you remember that video that she did, and she was in there, she was dancing. So, you know, she was dancing like, I'm your private dancer. I'm dancing for money. Do what you want me to do. Hey, I'm your private dancer. Dancing for money. Anything you want me to. That's, I'm just adding my little say so to it. But guys, then she came in, she was like, are you ready? Are you ready? Disclaimer on these songs, I hope you're ready. This is by Tweet. Are you ready? 'Cause here I come. Said I'm off to the party. Yeah, that's what she was doing in the bar. Grab your coat. Get your keys. 'Cause whatever you're drinking, it's on me, it's on me. You can stay if you want to, dance if you like to. I found a place, yeah, where we can boogie in a little rag shack, me shack, the Billy go raggedy behind bar. 3 people, her, Rebecca, I don't know if Christina was there, and the mother flipping DJ. With that slope ass. You know the ass that you do, there's like a slope that you can set a cup on top of it and the cup would never move. Yeah, that'd be her. Adrienne Slave Variety / Sharika. Okay, guys? So let me tell you guys. This lady has so many issues that it never seems to amaze me. Okay? Private dancer. Were you doing a private dance in the bar? You know what I mean? Big girl. You're a big girl like Anastasia GHIRADELLI'S world. Okay? So, the gentleman, whoever he is, I think, I'm not sure if she's talking about Cray J, because I just got little bits and pieces of the video that Celise was speaking about. But first and foremost, I want to say this. Now, at once upon a time, in a sense of speaking, I sort of kind of was feeling sorry for her. But guess what, guys? I feel sorry for nothing and nobody that's not trying to do anything for themselves. This lady has moved from pillar to post, flopped from place to place, and she's 50 years old and made no kind of life for herself, you know? And then she lies about saying that, oh, this is where my boat is going to be. Honey, the current on that water, that boat ain't going nowhere. That boat ain't even moving off of where it's at because I don't think the boat is hers. You know, she tends to bring up lies and issues about things that she wants people to believe. And the only people that would believe that is her cut-ups. Okay? So, supposedly they were in a restaurant or something like that. First and foremost, she already says that, let me take these off because I'm having on too many pairs of glasses here. Glasses. First and foremost, she said that she doesn't feel special because the place that the gentleman took her to is the place that he takes all of his hoes. Let's put it like that there. He take all his hoes there, you know, the Kupanchi hoes, the ones sell the Kupanchi, the Kutina, you know, the Totra, the Trosi, dumb. That's who I be talking about. Well, she added herself as an additional person to the slut bucket game, you know? And, so she says that she doesn't feel special. She was saying that the gentleman, he talks too much. And she gave him his space to speak. She gave him his space to talk and, whatever he was saying. But then it became annoying to her where she was like, okay, you know what? Enough is enough. You're talking too much. Now, what she really got mad about, y'all, let me tell y'all what she really got mad about. Because the gentleman made a statement, now, I'm top heavy, okay? Anastasia GHIRADELLI world is top heavy. She got mad because the man was looking at somebody else. Somebody else that caught his eye, you know what I mean? They had tetas, big tetas, right? And say the lady titties was bigger than her. Excuse me, YouTube, don't copyright me. Yeah, the lady titties was bigger than hers. Oh, you know how Adrienne like this. And everybody, I am, Adrienne Slave Variety. And if you don't want to watch my channel, you don't have to watch my channel. Because this is who I am. Because I know I'm gorgeous. Okay, and what life? Okay. So, she got a little bit, upset about that. And I'm saying that, the man was just talking too much. She was in there. She wasn't feeling very well. She was vomiting. She was throwing up, she was throwing up. That's what I meant to say. She was throwing up all over the place. You know what I mean? She was coughing all over the place. First and foremost, you're always in the presence of people with no mask on. You think because you had that shot protects you 199.9%. My dear, my darling, honey bun, boo-boo child. No, it does not. It does not protect you. It's supposedly supposed to prevent you from getting sick if you do come down with something. And another thing, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I am changing. Oh yeah, she changed in a whole lot of ways. She done got bigger. And, supposedly they said that, the word on the block that she's supposed to be pregnant. I don't believe that, and not one in a million. Honey, I don't believe that for a minute. 50 years old and all that time, all them ping pings, them pangalangs that you was getting in your throat, that kudina, that kupanchi, and get pregnant. Then all of a sudden, you pregnant? You might be pregnant. Girl, you letting pangalangs go up in your throat, and you ain't using no protection. Excuse me, sir, who you be that you supposed to be pregnant by? I was telling you that you should have put a kids on them on because that trussy got the mice drops all surrounding around it. Did y'all see the video? Not the video, but did you see what she sold on her channel that her Patreon channel that she had on the bikini? Honey, how you got on the bikini and all them little mice drops around that throat? All them little mice going. That's all them pangalangs done been up in that throat, and done tore that throat up. That throat tore down to the ground, y'all. Ooh, baby, honey. Ooh, honey. Yes, God. And so she was also on, on the beach with a swimsuit on, right, guys? With them little mite bites all around, her kudina around that throat, you know what I mean? Before you put on a damn bikini, honey, you make sure you get some kind of cream or something. Get some cortisone or whatever they call that cream you put around you, but you get a little soles and bumps and stuff on there. You know what I mean? Put that stuff around there so you can get that off of there before you go putting on a damn bikini. But leave it there, let's Slave Variety. She thinks she's the biggest, the baddest in the world. She thinks she's the finest, the builtest thing in the world. It's a lie. It's a mother flipping lie. Okay? So now she done been in the argument with the man, done argued with the man all up in the restaurant and everything. They was going for it. Let me just say this. I don't care what you think or what you may say. At the end of the day, you have no competition towards a man's strength. He can be the skintiest thing in the world. You have no control in the strength of a man. But you think that she, you know what I mean? She thinks she does, that she can whoop men ass, she can whoop women ass. You know what I mean? It's not so. And the girl, Christina, already made her statement and said, she don't fliz up with her because she stay away from her ass because she's trouble. She's very much so trouble. Now, Rebecca, my dear, I hope you're learning a valuable lesson through all of this. I hope that you're not still swinging with her, because you're going to get yourself in the midst of the trouble and the world of trouble. And honey, trouble is easy to get in and damn hard to get out of. That is not the chosen one to be around. So when you try to help her, when you try to come close to her, you know what I mean? Or you try to be a friend or a companion to her, she doesn't allow it. When you get too close to Adrienne, she pushes away, she falls back. But see, when you're going from hotel to hotel, and you're going from shelter to shelter, or whatever the means may be, how do you think people are going to look at you? But you say, y'all, I'm getting it together. And what life are you getting it together? Nothing is coming together for you. Absolutely nothing is coming together for you. You are a compulsive liar. You continue to lie. You continue to have discrepancy and violence in your life. And that's not good, Adrienne. It is not good at all. Now, my girl Celise, I love her. I watch her channel. But I'm going to say this. As Celise said, you know, some people was trying to come for her in the comment box down below about Adrienne Slave Variety, because she says, you know, hey, you know, you guys, you know, go to her Patreon and help her and this, that, and the other. You know what I mean? And saying that, you know, she think the Beloved should help her. First and foremost, Beloved is a 47-year-old woman doing her thing, making her own coins. And that money that she's making belongs to Beloved Life. She worked hard for that money. But how can you accomplish and achieve and make a goal in your life when you're sitting out here and you're damn near practically soliciting yourself? When she had that channel, Adrienne Slave Variety, who gets up there with bananas in their mouth, squirting honey all down the banana, letting the honey run all down the banana, and you're putting it in the mouth like you got a pang-a-lang in your mouth. That looked like she had damn pang-a-lang in the mouth, like she was slurping on that pang-a-lang, that looked like the beat. I mean, you know what I mean? Licking lollipops and taking cucumbers and dipping it in the salt and biting it like a porno, like she's doing a porno or something. How can you be successful in that? If that is what you want to do and you choose to do, you should have went on and just did pornos. That's my theory. You know what I mean? So everyone is wrong except her. Now this guy, Cray or something like that, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Is he the gentleman that she had the altercation with in there? You know, saying that, you know, someone in the restaurant went up to the booth and told them, that, you know, can they speak to the manager or the owner, because her and the company that she was in, the presence that she was in of that company that she had there or she was with, they were very loud. They start arguing, you know, and someone went up there and complained about the noise. So supposedly now that she's saying that it was the lady that sat behind them was the one that was supposed to had went up there and, you know, said, complaining about the you know, the loudness, the arguing and stuff like that. Now, let me look on this paper one more again, y'all. Okay. All right. She said she has been sick. She has been sick. Now, with that being said, I don't think being sick is with her being pregnant, because I don't think that she can have children. Just from my opinion, I don't think she can have children. So if you can have kids, why at the age of 50 would you come up pop up pregnant, supposedly? Come on now. Come on. Excuse me? I said, hello. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. And when you get there, hit like. Okay? How you gonna wind up pregnant at 50 years old? You letting these men go up in your kudina. In your kudina, your thrussy, raw, and all these diseases and things of the things that's out here. Baby, you better think twice. You better think twice, because as I told you guys, there was a video I did some years ago, maybe about last year sometime, where this young lady was in this relationship with her children's father, and he was out there just smashing everything he can get his hands on. Smashing everything he can get his hands on. He did so much with so many women that this man had contracted the virus. He contracted the virus, and he knew he had the virus. How can you sit there and tell your lies and say that you love someone when you know that you are out there being very promiscuous and this, infidelity, fornication, as being married or just boyfriend and girlfriend, and you out there giving your ping and putting your ping up in throat that might not even be no rewatched. You go put that thing up in that throat and pull it out, and honey, and the smell will run you away. All females are not good with their hygiene. You get me? So wait a minute, guys. So on that note, let me go to the other side of the page. So she said that what's the girl name? Christine was saying that, in other words, Adrienne is mental. She lies about everything that comes out of her mouth. Christine, I give you that. Knock, knock, Christine, I give you that. She lies about everything that comes out of her mouth. And she said that's why she don't mess with her. She left her ass alone. Talking about the guy connection. The guy had connection with the restaurant or some shit like that caused, all of this discrepancy and everything. Well, truth be told, any and everywhere you go, you cause discrepancy, and you bring that upon yourself, Adrienne. Out of all the videos that I've watched of yours, each and every time that you went to a restaurant, you found something wrong. You would eat off the food and then you would find something wrong. Do you vaguely remember that video that you did and you were sitting in that restaurant and you was eating that salad and all of a sudden this long piece of blind hair came out your food? Do you remember that restaurant that you went in and you was eating that seafood and you done ate all them damn mussels and they realizing that when you eat the mussels got through like we do, girl. Our little coupon, y'all coupon that throws it down there. Yeah. And then she opened up one, and one of them had a damn pang-a-lang in there, and she ate all the pang-a-langs in the throat. See, they say that she's supposed to be bi. So, you can't complain if you're bi. You like coupon, you like to eat tatri, then why you complaining? You like ping. You done had enough ping for me. Listen, honey. If I had much ping as she had, I'd be dangerous. You understand? And so, she said something about, she was saying something about, I think she said something about, a police officer or something, pulled them to the side or something, and her and the gentleman had to wind up walking 3 long blocks. They had to park the car, and he asked her, was she drinking? And she said, yeah, so she wasn't going to take responsibility of driving that car under the influence of alcohol. Of course not. Of course not. You don't drive under the influence of the drugs or alcohol, okay? And so, my theory is, Cray J, what were you thinking, my darling? This woman is vicious. She's malicious. She's vindictive. And baby, she cannot, under no circumstance, be trusted. Each and every time, as I tell you guys, when she touches something, it turns to ashes and dust to dust. Nothing has she achieved and accomplished. Her and the lady Christina doesn't get along very well. But I'm telling you, when I look, every time I see a different scenery, she's at a homeless shelter. Then she's at this place. Then she's at that place. Well, who place is she at now? Is this supposedly the white gentleman that she's supposed to be, dealing with now? Adrienne, who you be? Who the man that you supposed to be, as you quote, telling your cut-ups in your Patreon that you may be pregnant? Guys, girls, I don't believe it for a minute. Now, she might be an escort, you know what I'm saying? Because as I see, when I look around, there's this gentleman, there's that gentleman, all the rest of them going. My boy Remy is going. Loopy is going. Okay? Tez is going. Mr. Greg is going. You know what I mean? Devin is going. These men pick up on who she is. She's searching, seeking, and just maliciously trying to find bait to use these men on. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. Let me tell you something. If you're going to do the things right out here, you're going to do what you do. Do the thing right. Do it right. How can you not have a bad name when you're out here and you are with multiple men? Not to say that you're sleeping with them, because your sexual preference or your sexual gratification is yours. You do what you want to do. It. That's your troce. That's your kudime. That's your kupanche. But all I'm saying is, when you guys, Mr. Craig, I don't think Loopy had her, because I think her and Loopy was just good friends. I don't think Remy had her, but I think they were good friends. But Mr. Devin had some of that that troce. Oh, yeah, Mr. Devin had some of that troce. He told it. He said he had some of that troce. She said, come on in the room and come on in here and lay down with me and rub my back down. So Devin went in there and he rubbed that back down, and I'm sure that Pink Pink said, hello, is it me you're looking for? I could see it in your eyes. And that thing was standing at an ovation. And baby, when I tell you, Devin got some of that through. He got some of that through. But Devin, was you thinking? Did you think about the mice droppings all around the kudina, the through? You ain't seen a little mice dropping around that through. You ain't see all them little bumps around that throat. I hope you when you got checked, brother. Because let me tell you something, brother. That tutrante, that kupanche, that throat, it done been some places, some things. And then had some things of the things done to him. You better be careful. You better be careful what you look for and what you ask for. Because everything look good ain't good. You heard me? Okay? And so she made it seem as if everything was totally on the gentleman. She first and foremost got offended because she said she did not feel special. She thought I guess she thought that this man was going to take her to a nice private place, a special place that just, in the presence of him and her, that made her feel special. She was the special one. You know what I mean? This is where I take you, and this is the only person I took here was you, because you're special in my life. No, my dear, my darling. No. He took you to the place where he took all the rest of them slut buckets at. Yes, he did. And I'm sure that all them things of the things that he took there to them places, he done got that through Trasi, that Trosi, because they probably was escorts. Girls that was selling kudina, kupanche. Adrienne, do you sell kupanche? I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it, because that's your trosi. That's your kudina. You got to make sure that thing is clean and kept well and checked and looked inside of, make sure ain't no S's or T's and D's in there. Okay? But see, when you want to walk around and you're thinking you the shish-nish with bikinis on and all your titties out, and you thinking you the only one with a big old bust, I'm big busted. Okay? But my throat is clean. My throat, I say my throat is down there. You know, kupanche down there. My throat is clean. Because get what? Ain't no things of the things and everything is going up in my throat. My throat is. I keep my throat clean. And I go get my throat checked. When is the last time that you've been to a GYN gynecologist to go get your private part checked? Do you do that? When was the last time that you went to have a primary appointment? Do you do that? When was your last mammogram? Do you do that? Honey, listen. You got to take well care of yourself, because if you don't think of you, ain't nobody else gonna think of you. Point blank, period. Here is the thing about it all. She's a smart woman in some sense of speaking. She knows how to get under the grind of someone's skin. Okay? But the only grind of the skin that she's getting under, guys, and trust me and believe me, is her cut-ups. They sit back, they listen to her. She tells these bogus, humongous amount of lies. And they sit back and they suck it in. But in the same token, I wonder if they're telling you all of this, could they be possibly laughing at you as well? I'm just saying, I'm just speaking on my channel, my topic, my platform, you know what I mean? And then you're sitting around and you're saying you're not feeling well. Adrienne Slave Variety / Eureka, go get yourself checked, honey, because something clearly is not right. Something's wrong. You're, oh, my throat. It's so dry. It's so dry. Why is your throat so dry, my dear? Your throat is dry because, pang-a-lang. Oh, baby, you better keep them pang-a-langs out of that throat. Because if you don't, that throat can get all kinds of STDs. Is you putting them pang-a-langs in your mizah? Because if you is, you better go get it checked out. Girl, go to the doctor and get yourself checked. And while you're at it, make sure that you get a complete thorough checkup. You're coughing all over the video. You're throwing all up in the restaurant. You're in there, you're being loud and bogus and cussing people out. You act like you were ready to meet that man's ass. You can't beat everybody, my dear. You have no competition or the strength of a man. I don't care how skinny he is. You say you're living your best life, but it seems like, and I don't mean this to intimidate you, but I'm just speaking on my channel. You speak these topics, you speak about these things that's going on in your life. You say that you're living your best life, but it seems like the life that you're living might not be your own, because it's spiraling down and it's completely out of control, my dear. If you call that living your best life, wow, I wonder what living your real, truly best life is. Because that's not it. That's not it. You out here and you with these different men and stuff. Who is that white gentleman that was on that picture I seen her with? Who was he? Is this the gentleman that she was waiting for to come back? The one that she said that was away for a while? Okay, let me tell you this. If he cared anything for you, about you, first and foremost, you wouldn't have been in a shelter. Secondly, you wouldn't have been in a shelter with Christina and Rebecca. Rebecca and Christina, forgive me, I don't know you guys, and I don't know her either. You know what I mean? You say you're living your best life. You remember when you said you was eating steak meow? Steak meow? You remember that? Which just a regular, ordinary steak that you were eating. But you tried to, you try to trick us and fool us to make us to believe that was, steak meow, steak, what do you call that thing? But you guys get me what I'm saying. Oh, baby, that was just an ordinary steak that you probably got from Save-A-Lot. Okay? From Save-A-Lot, and you're telling this to your cut-ups, and they're believing each and everything that comes out of your mouth. See, let me say this. He who laughs last. What you do will come back to bite you. When you do the things that you do to people and you think it's not going to come back and knock at your door, it comes back. And when it knocks real hard and tie your ass up and knock your ass down. And that's basically what it's doing. It's knocking at your door and it's tie your ass up. Okay? So if you're going to be, I'm a private dancer. I'm dancing for money. Do what you want me to do. Disclaimer on that song. Okay? So when you walk in the room, you say, hey, are you ready? Here I come, 'cause I'm ready to party. Yeah. Grab your coat. Get your keys. As a matter of fact, while you're getting your keys, guys, you better get that wallet. When you got to pay for that that mic drop, that slope. You remember the slope back there? The slope. You can sit a glass up. You can even sit a plate up there, and you can just have dinner on the slope of the ass. Yes, slope ass. And you in the bar, and you just dancing, honey, and you just Ain't that what you say, girl? Guys, I don't get it. I truly don't get it. And, like I said, Celeste is my girl. I love her. I like her channel. She has amazing contents. You know what I mean? Her intro is off the chain. Each and every time her intro is off the chain. But Celeste, I love you, my darling, my dear. But at this point, at this time, I totally have to disagree with you as far as you're saying that Miss Beloved should help her. Now, when Miss Beloved tried to help her, she tried her best to help her. She turned her back on her sister. She turned her back on her. Why? She says she's not jealous, but very much so jealous. Jealousy is a mother. Okay? Jealousy is a mother. When you got someone that's envious and jealous of you, baby, and that goes for people that you think that's your ride or die, that you think that's your homie, your friend, your buddy, your pal. You know what I mean? You got some of them out here that you think that, you cool with. You think they riding for you. That you think that they're, down with you and everything like that. I'm finished with my reading glasses. But in the same token, as I told you guys in the last video, be mindful. Be cautious. Be careful who you claim as your ride or die. Because at the end of the day, baby, when you find out, you're going to be very hurt. You're going to be very hurt that they never meant anything to you. You never meant shit to them. You never was a friend. There never was a friend to you. That can go for family members. Family members could envy you just for no reason. You can have the least, the littlest, and they can envy you for just having just a little bit of something in your life. And it saddens me. It saddens me because, life is short. Life is short. And that's why they say you're supposed to live it to the fullest. Every minute, every second, every hour of the day, because you don't know when your number has a strike against it. Now, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to let my little yum-yums go. Oh, and as a matter of fact, hi, my yum-yums, my babies. How are you guys today? Hope you had an amazing day. I love you, yum-yums, so much. And I hope your day was good. As I tell you, I'm coping every day of my life with this. It's hard for me. So I just keep busy, moving around and everything, and trying to get out the house, because when I sit too long, my mind wanders on my baby, So guys, continue to keep me in your prayers. Those who rock with Anastasia GHIRADELLI'S world, my yum-yums especially, because, you have some trolls, that's hiding in the bushes that want to come into your channel and, speculate and, see things and, go back and run it, to the other channels and stuff like that. It's okay. It's to be expected. This is what YouTube is all about. This is exactly what YouTube is all about. And I think that's why I'm not so particularly worried about adding ads to my channel and stuff like that, because I'm not going to promise you guys that I'm going to be on this YouTube forever and a day, but it's fun. I like it, but it'd be a lot of things that's going on here. But guys, let me just say this, and I love you, yum-yums, and I'm going to let you go. Honey, before you think about putting on a bikini, you got to wax that throssy down there. Girl, get you some of that stuff. Put down there and wipe the bumps away. Get the bumps out there. Because look, goddamn, little mic drop down there, little drop, drip, down there. So how you supposed to be pregnant? I don't know. Guys, excuse me, sir, who you be? Is she pregnant by you? Did you look at it first? Did you make sure you looked at it and make sure there was no droppings around that throat? How the women get the little hair bumps around their throat, their throat. Honey, get you some stuff and put it down there so you can get them bumps out of there. Because, honey, if you're throwing up like that, either it's one or the other. Either you think or hoping that you're pregnant, or either, brother done, probably done burned that throat. Oh, that throat might be burning. You better go to the doctor and to the gynecologist and get that throat out, that throat checked. Because you're throwing up all over the world. Or you might have the, that letter C. I ain't going to put the other through it, but I think you guys get what I'm saying. You might have that because you're coughing and barking all over the place. You're in the presence of too many people and you're not wearing your mask. Do you value your life? Do you care about your life? You said you're living your best life. If this is what you call your best life, Adrienne Slay Variety, slash it, Sharika. I wish you the best of luck, my dear. So on that note, my yum-yums, my wonderful yum-yums, this is Anastasia GHIRADELLI'S World, coming to my yum-yums on YouTube today. Hoping that you all had an amazing, prosperous day. And I want you to stay blessed. Continue to stay blessed. Take care of yourselves, guys. As I tell you all the time, you got to take care of you. Because if you don't care about you, no one's going to care about you. You know what I mean? You got to take care of you first and foremost. Love you, yum-yums. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing night. Have an amazing week that's coming up. Don't let any hurt, harm, and danger come against you. Girls, and that goes for guys too, but girls especially, make sure you taking keep that thing down there they call thrussy. That thing that down there they call thrussy. That thrussy. You got to keep it clean, and you got to go to your gynecologist, and you got to get it checked. I was watching a movie today, an African movie today, so the gentleman and the girl, they got married, they fell in love and everything, so they went on their honeymoon, and he was wondering why every time he tried to touch his wife, she wouldn't let him touch her, and so finally she agreed to let him do it to her. Okay, he put that pain in that throat, that throat was stinking like a motherfucker. It was stinking so bad the man jumped out there. He pulled out, what? The man said, "What's wrong with you down there?" He said, "What?" And she started crying. So what had happened was, it was a ritual that she, did when she was younger. You guys, you have to watch African movies to understand where I'm coming from. A ritual that this old man did on her. She did it because her mother was sick. Her mother was dying. And, she was living in this place with these people who was escorts. You know what I'm saying, Adrienne. They were escorts, and they wanted her to do what they were doing. So the girl went to the people she was living with, and she was asking them for help because her mother was home trembling and shaking and sick and stuff. So the lady said to her, she said, "I'm not giving you no more money. I done gave you money. She said, "You need to go ahead and put this wig and stuff on, girl, and go out there because you can make lots of money." She said, "That's not what I do. That's not what I'm into." And she said, "Well, if you want to take care of your mother and you want to make your mother well, you got to do what you're supposed to do." So the girl really, she agreed to do what she had to do. So the escort lady, the madam that was at the building, of the house and everything with her escorts in there, she took her to the gentleman's house, the older man's house. Something must have been wrong. That man dang-a-lang, the man put that pang-a-lang in that girl, and he tore that girl, thrust her up, and she was stinking. She went to every damn place, the doctor and everything. They said she didn't have a yeast, she didn't have a disease. It was considered a ritual. So if you don't understand, what I mean by ritual, that, if you don't watch African movies, then you will not understand what I'm saying. I'm going to look for the movie again, guys. And when I look for the movie again, I'm going to give you guys the name of it. Now, give me some time because I actually forgot the name of the movie. But I remember the face of the people. And so when she got married to the gentleman that she met later on in life, he was wondering, he was very frustrated because, the man, ping, was standing up hard and everything. He wants his wife through top. And she wouldn't give it to him. Baby, when he was doing it to her, and he was pumping her, and when I said the smell was coming out her throat, it was coming out strong, real strong. And he pulled out of her and he said, "What the fuck is wrong with you down there?" It's an African movie. And she said, she was so embarrassed. She said, "See, this is why I didn't want to do this with you, because, I didn't want you to know what's going on." The thing I didn't understand, if this is supposed to be going on, I guess when they enter her because of the ritual that this old man did on her, when they enter inside of her and her kupanchi and her throat, that's when the smell profuses out and it comes out. You know what I mean? But it's a really good movie. So on that note, guys, girls, even for guys, make sure when you enter into a woman's truth, learn to use a damn condom. You understand? Learn to use a condom. Contraceptive foam. Women, condoms. Make the men use them condoms. Men use them condoms. You don't want to be going up in all these thrusts that looking good on the outside and toe the fuck up on the inside. Because you might pull out with nothing on you. You might come out without your dang-a-ling. The ping-a-ling, hey, where my ping-a-ling? My ping-a-ling gone. Oh, my ping-a-ling. It's up in that woman through her thrusts. She done burned it off with a hot thrust. Okay? So on that note, guys, I love you so much, Yum Yums. Stay positive, stay blessed, keep the peace, stay out of trouble, and let no hurt, harm, and danger come against you. Always remember to keep God first in your life, because He is the importance in your life. He is why we are here today. As I said, and my girl said, Soulful Tea, that alarm clock didn't wake you up this morning. Our Father woke us up. Love you, Yum Yums. Stay blessed, guys. Have a good night.